Hello, everyone. Welcome to DADennial. I'm your host, Mike Trenk, licensed clinical mental health counselor and owner and creator of DADennial. First off, please go to DADennial.com. It's Father's Day coming up, so we have some merchandise there you can check out. From there, you can also click on our YouTube page. You can like and subscribe that. You can also go to our Instagram page from there. And while on DADennial.com, you can also sign up for a great email list. Today, I want to talk about stress. Why don't dads talk about stress? I guess the first part of it is, I'm sure there's people asking, how do we even know we are stressed? It just feels like it's constantly there. Like, is it stress? Is it anxiety? I don't even know. And some people may be asking themselves too of, yeah, I'm stressed. What do you do about it? Like, who do you go to? I'm just trying to deal with it. I'm kind of going through the grind that this is how it's always been. This is how it was for my dad and his dad. And this is just kind of life now, right? Work is difficult. Family life is difficult. Being alone is even difficult at times. How do I manage that? Well, I'm going to give you some ideas. The one idea I want to talk about today kind of stems from self-awareness. And it's something that I've learned and curated throughout my years as a licensed counselor, working with men and managing stress and anxiety and these day-to-day stressors that come into play from work, from family, or just how do I make friends? Why am I don't have any hobbies? I'm just feeling lost. I'm feeling isolated. I'm feeling alone. These are all common feelings. I think the first thing is just to let that out and just to express that, because not feeling like you're on an island is the first key to feeling better and getting better. And it's that thing we feel like we're alone of, like no one else is dealing with X, Y, or Z that I'm dealing with, but they are. I will say to start every morning, whether you're waking up, shower, breakfast, in the car, 1 to 10. 1 can be good, 10 can be bad. You can flip it around if you like. Ask yourself 1 to 10, how are you feeling? Right, where are you? Start doing that a couple times a day. You will learn and create a habit of being aware in the beginning stages of awareness. And we're going to discuss awareness further as the season of DADennial goes on. But this is the roots of it, is if we know that our day-to-day is, our baseline is a 3 or 4, and we notice and can feel of by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it seems every day I'm at a 7, right? And then you know what a 7 feels like. You know what a 3 is. And then you're starting and creating of what it is to, manage it, right? You can feel yourself, if you're at a 3 or 4 and you're at a 5 or 6, you don't want to get to that 7 or 8, right? Because you know what that feels, you know what that looks like. So you start learning and creating the habit of, I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take 5 for myself. I'm going to take a deep breath in, whatever the moment calls for. It's from there that we're able to understand better of maybe where it's coming from, right? Maybe it doesn't feel all consuming, right? When that stress can feel all consuming, when people tell me and they say of like, it's just all day. I just wake up stressed. I'm stressed till the moment I go to bed, and then I don't even sleep well. And it just, there we go. It's just a cycle. All these things are patterns and cycles. So breaking that is learning to be more aware of ourselves, learning how to break it in terms of knowing what our baseline is and how to get better, right? If our baseline is higher, if our baseline would feel like every day, I'm starting out every day at a 6 or 7 out of 10, and 10's like, top 5 worst days. How do I bring that down, right? That's where you start working of, all right, I'm going to find 5 minutes. I'm going to listen to an audiobook in the car. That's something that I like. I'm going to, go for a walk every day because that helps me. I'm going to go, to the gym. I'm going to go find a new hobby. I feel like that's a big one too, of finding people, finding a place where we can just kind of decompress, right? And for a lot of men and a lot of people in families, that is difficult because after work, you want to come home. You want to spend time with your family. You want to be there for bedtimes. And that does add to the stress. So it is learning and telling our brain too of, okay, we don't have time now, but at say 9 o'clock, for example, that is when I'm going to have 15 minutes and I'm not going to just forget about it, right? It's almost like planning it, and it's may sound kind of cheesy and weird, but that's what it has to be, right? Because we're planning our days, we plan everything else. Meetings are planned, play dates are planned. Planning time for yourself is a big piece of it too. And knowing of, hey, by nighttime, I might do something like meditation. Headspace is a common one, or I'll just even watch that on my TV or my iPad. And I can do that 15 minutes and know that I can go to bed at a 4 or 5, even if I'm at a 6 or 7 before. And that helps me sleep better. And that's the root, really, of stress, anxiety. If we don't sleep well, we're starting out already at a higher number before anything else. So that's usually the beginning stages of that overwhelming feeling of, I'm just stressed. I'm just overwhelmed all the time. And it starts with ourselves. It starts with that morning time, starts with the nighttime kind of routine of, if we sleep better, we get a little more rest, we're feeling better in the morning, so maybe at a lower number. So when, say, it's usually between, the last part of work and me trying to get home in traffic, that's when I'm at my highest. Well, then you're going to be able to go into that at a lower number. As opposed to being at a 6 or 7 and go into 8 or 9, you can start at a 4 or 5, maybe go to a 6. So it can help, and it's all about creation of this habit and this ability to understand ourselves a little bit better. So hopefully that will help. Hopefully that's a good start. And I wanted to thank everyone again. Please go to DADennial again. Go to our YouTube channel. Check out our clips. Please send emails, comments. Let us know what you like, what you don't. Guess you might want to see questions. We're going to have a mailbag kind of thing of emails where I feel like I want to help answer some questions and give some tips or tricks to men out there. So hopefully I will be talking to you soon. Thank you.